Convolution synthesis versus other synthesis methods. Have you ever wondered how some electronic music sounds so rich and immersive? One of the secrets lies in a technique called convolution synthesis. Today, we will compare convolution synthesis with other popular methods used in electronic music production. Convolution synthesis is unique because it combines two audio signals through a mathematical process known as convolution. This technique uses an input signal, which is the sound you want to modify, and an impulse response. An impulse response is a recording that captures the sonic characteristics of a space or object. To create an impulse response, a short, sharp sound is played in a physical environment, and the way that environment alters the sound is recorded. When you apply convolution, you imprint the acoustic qualities of the impulse response onto the original sound. This results in effects like realistic reverberation or interesting textural changes. Now, let's look at how this differs from other synthesis methods. Subtractive synthesis starts with rich waveforms generated by oscillators. It shapes sounds by filtering out certain frequencies. This method relies on existing tones and modifies them using filters and envelopes. Additive synthesis, on the other hand, builds sounds by summing multiple sine waves at different frequencies and amplitudes. This gives you precise control over the harmonic content of the sound. Frequency modulation synthesis uses one waveform to modulate the frequency of another waveform. This creates complex timbres through modulation. Wavetable synthesis scans through a table of waveforms to produce evolving sounds. Unlike these methods, convolution synthesis does not generate sound from oscillators or waveforms. Instead, it transforms existing sounds by applying the characteristics of another sound or space. This makes it perfect for creating realistic reverbs and spatial effects, as well as for experimental sound design. One interesting feature of convolution synthesis is the time smearing effect. The length of the output sound is the sum of the input signal and the impulse response lengths. This creates rich tails and evolving textures that are hard to achieve with other methods. In practical electronic music production, convolution synthesis allows producers to add realistic acoustic spaces to dry sounds, enhancing depth and realism. You can also experiment with combining unusual impulse responses, like mechanical noises, to create new timbres. Another creative use is cross-synthesis, where you blend the characteristics of two sounds to create complex and evolving textures. This can make electronic instruments sound more organic and alive. In summary, convolution synthesis stands out by transforming existing audio signals through the application of acoustic fingerprints captured in impulse responses. This method offers unique opportunities for spatial realism and experimental sound design, complementing traditional synthesis techniques.